Dear student, hello to all of you. The topic which we are doing today, this one is known as the AC through pure capacitor. So in this one is a diagram which is in this diagram you can see this one is the capacitor and it is connected to a alternating source, and the value of the source it is given as V0 of sine omega t. So alternating current through a pure capacitor. So we can see over here this circuit, it consists of alternating voltage. This one is the alternating voltage and this one is connected to a capacitor. This one is the capacitor you can see over here. So we will see that the value of V equals to V0 sine omega t, it will be equivalent to the value of C. We will equalize this one and we will do the derivation. Suppose as at any time, at any instantaneous time t, q is the charge on the capacitor, q is the charge in the capacitor, and I is the current in the circuit, and I is the current which is flowing in the circuit. Since there is no resistance in the circuit, so instantaneously at any particular instant the potential drop V, it is equivalent to q upon C, and this potential drop it must be equal to the applied voltage. This potential drop it must be the total value of capacitance, or the potential drop across the capacitor, it must be equal to V equals to V0 of the sine omega t. Now since there is a resistance in the circuit, so the instantaneous potential drop q upon C across the capacitor must be equal to the applied alternating voltage. So we have the formula, it is given as V is equal to q upon C. So the value of V, it is given as V0 of sine omega t, it is equivalent to q upon C. So this is the formula, which is the basic formula which you will see from the diagram. So the diagram, it says that, let us think that we have this diagram, and this diagram over here you will see that this one is the alternating any of alternating source, and this one is the capacitor which we are using. So this alternating source, the formula for the alternating source is V0 sine omega t, and this one is the capacitor. So the value of the capacitor, it is given as, this one is C. So V equals to q upon C. So from here you will see that the value from here is q, it is equal to V into C. Now at any particular instant, the instantaneous current, if we are finding the value of the instantaneous current, it is given as I, it is equal to dq upon dt, and the value of q, V equals to q upon C. So the value of q is equal to V into C. If you will see that it is equivalent to V into C, so we will write down this one as C into V. What is the value of V? It is equal to V0 sine omega t, with this one is C V0 sine omega t. Now we will do a derivation, we will do the differentiation of this one. For doing the derivation, when we will do the differentiation, you will see that the value of V0 sine omega t, so differentiation of this one is V0, differentiation of sine is cos omega t, and with the omega, so this one is omega V0 of cos omega t. So the formula which you will get from here, it is equal to C V0 sine omega t, differentiation is omega with the cos omega t. So you can see over here, this one is the cos omega t, it is the same. Now C V0 of omega, we know that V, it is equal to I into R. V, it is equal to I into R. That one is the formula which is given by the Ohm's law. So what is the value of I? I, it is equal to V upon R. You have to convert this formula into the formation of I is equal to V upon R. So I is equal to V upon R. So V0, R is C omega. So convert this C omega in the form of V upon R. So the value of R, it is equal to 1 upon omega C. So this one will be equals to V0 upon R is 1 upon omega C of cos omega t. Now the another one, it is given as I, it is equal to I0 of sine omega t. Convert this cos omega t into sine omega t. So on converting this cos omega t into sine omega t, so cos omega t, when you will convert this one into sine omega t, you will write down this one as sine 90 plus theta. So this one is plus pi by 2. This one is the answer which you have to find out, that the value of the current, it leads the EMF by an angle of pi by 2. So cos theta, it is converted into sine theta. So this one is sine omega t plus 5 by 2, and the formula I, it is equal to V upon R. So the value of R, it is 1 upon omega C. So this is the value of R. So when you will compare the equation, you will you will get that this 1 upon r, that one is omega c, it is equivalent to 1 upon omega c, and this one is 1 upon 2 pi fc. So you will see over here that the value it is given as v equals to v0 of sine omega t. We see that for a perfect capacitor the current lead the emf by the phase angle of pi by 2. So this phase relation you will see over here in the diagram, that this one is the value of the EMF or the V, and this one is the current. It leads by an angle of 90 degree. Over here you can see one of a diagram, phasor diagram, and over here this one is the value of EMF. It leads by pi by 2. So again, comparing the peak value of current with the Ohm's law, we find that it is 1 upon omega c has the dimension of the resistance. So xc it is equal to 1 upon omega c 1 upon 2 pi fc. This is known as the capacitive reactance. This is known as the capacitive reactance, and this one is a phasor diagram which usually comes in the examination. It has an angle phase difference of 90 degree, leads by 90 degree, it leads by 90 degree. You can see in this diagram that the value of I, it leads the value of V0 by pi by 2. Now on again, when you compare this one, you have the value xc, it is equal to 1 upon omega c, and omega is 2 pi f into c, capacitive reaction. We see that the capacitive reactance it decreases with the increase in the frequency, and when it is infinite for the direct current. Because in case of a direct current the value of f is equal to 0, so 1 upon 0, so the xc will be equals to infinity. Thank you.